Let's talk about preventing the knee bar. Knee bars and other leg locks are a bit of the boogeyman for some people. And they're like ostriches. They stick their head in the sand, they pretend they don't exist, and then they're shocked when they get caught in them. So you can't ignore them. Ignorance is not bliss. If you know how to set up knee bars, then you'll also learn how to defend knee bars. If you know how to set up foot locks, you'll also know how to defend foot locks. So in the half guard, for example, one of my legs is between Richie's legs and one of his legs is between my legs. This gives him a variety of ways to get into the knee bar. He can step over, there, he can knee bar here, go back please. He can back spin. If he stands up, stand up please. Right now, there's not much in the way of knee bars. But now, if I'm moving to more of a De La Riva guard, one of my legs is between his legs. He can step back and knee bar. So, anytime that one of my legs is between his legs, I've got to be on high alert for him launching a knee bar. Half guard, turtle, when I've got one of my legs in between his legs. De La Riva, various kinds of open guards. If you are in that position, it's all right. You just need to know a couple of ways to shut it down. Here's a couple of suggestions. So here I am in the half guard against a leg locking fanatic. He loves the knee bar. Oh no, I screwed up. Well, maybe not. All I need to do is keep control of his upper body. If I keep his upper body glued to me, maybe with a head control, maybe with double underhooks, maybe even with a collar and a sleeve, he can't spin. If he can't spin, he can't face my legs. If he can't face my legs, he can't knee bar me. So getting a grip of some type on his upper body is very useful. Another thing is to watch out for the knee bar coming and be prepared to triangle my legs. If he goes to a knee bar, oh, he's attacking my left leg, this leg. So I immediately triangle my legs. This is not an escape. This just buys you time, but it's a very important component of many escapes. So become very conversant in triangling your legs and triangling the correct leg. It's very common for people in the heat of the moment to freak out and triangle their legs the wrong way. If Richie's attacking my left leg, go again, same technique please. And he kicks me in the head, and I freak out and I triangle my legs the wrong way, I don't have any level of protection at all. He can just strip it off and tap me out. So control his upper body and be prepared to triangle. Here's a bread and butter knee bar defense. This is as fundamental as making posture and triangle or making a rear naked choke position with your arms when you're being arm locked. So Richie swings over into some kind of knee bar. First things first, I triangle my legs. He's attacking my left leg. I triangle my right leg over top of my left leg. And the next thing is getting my knees to the ground. Here are my knees, there's the ground. I need to come up here. Next thing, I need to hook his head with my arm. This can be tough if he's digging. I need to come underneath here, and once I've got the head cross face, I sprawl my hips away to break his grip on my knees, on my legs, and I come in and pass the guard. This technique is exactly the same regardless of which side he falls on. If he falls one way, I triangle my legs, I get my knees to the ground, I cross face, and I sprawl. Watch this. He's gonna fall so that the leg that he's attacking is on the bottom. My left leg is down. I triangle, I might reach up and grab my foot. This keeps my left leg bent. What was the next thing? It was getting the knees to the ground, cross face, sprawl. If, however, he falls the other way, here, my left leg is on top. I triangle my legs, right? My left leg is behind my right leg. I drive up, I get my knees to the ground, I hook the head, I sprawl back, and I come in. Exactly the same. Also, like I said, be cognizant of triangling the legs the right way. If he's attacking this leg, put this foot behind the other knee. If he's attacking this leg, and you realize that you've done it wrong, switch. And don't be afraid to cross it at the ankles, reach up, and snug it into the correct position. That's okay too. This is a last-ditch knee bar defense that you can use when the leg's almost completely extended. And it works pretty well. You can get out of a lot of leg locks this way. So, Richie's gonna go for the knee bar. I forget about triangling my legs the correct way. He's got it almost completely extended. I'm going to try and bend my leg as best I can. So I'm gonna flex my heel towards my butt. It's not gonna work for long, it'll buy me some time. I sit up, I'm gonna grab his top knee, and I'm gonna pull it backwards. At the same time, I twist my foot from facing Richie to facing away from Richie. Now that the knee bar is broken, I take my other foot and I push his leg. I pull out and I try to scramble for top position. So, in order for him to finish the knee bar successfully, my leg needs to be completely straight, and he should probably be squeezing his knees. The tighter he squeezes his knees, the weaker my leg becomes, and the more control he has over my ability to rotate. So, that's why I sit up and pull this knee open. Once I break his ability to squeeze, it's much harder for him to, well, my leg is stronger, and it's much harder for him to control the rotation. To do the knee bar, see how my toes are facing him? Once I pull here, it becomes much easier to rotate my foot away. Now the reality is that if he's a good leg lock guy, he's not going to take this lying down. He's going to switch to some other kind of leg lock. And the straight ankle lock, the heel hook, the steering wheel, there's tons of leg locks that he can do depending on what's legal in the sport that you're doing. But the bottom line is, you've broken the knee bar, I'm pulling this open, I'm rotating the foot. Now while he's making the transition to go to another leg lock, I'm making the transition to get the hell out of there. So as he's going to a toe hold or a heel hook or something, I'm pushing. At this point, we're both gonna scramble for top. Hopefully I get there, possibly he gets there, and quite likely we're both gonna end up scrambling for top and end up here. Well, I still got out of the knee bar. That's pretty good. So I really like that knee bar escape. It saved my butt a bunch of times. I hope it works for you too.